Did ancient civilizations build pyramids beneath the Antarctics? Have scientists found the evidence of great man-made structures on Antarctica? No ice on Antarctica. Till 4000 BCE. Does this mean ancient civilizations existed there? To quench the thirst of curiosity, let's dive in. Antarctica, the world's coldest and most inhospitable continent, extends over 5 million square miles and lies at the very bottom of our globe. Antarctica is encircled by ice sheets that extend more than a mile deep. The average daily temperature is 49 degrees Fahrenheit, and wind speeds can exceed 100 miles per hour. The only people currently living on this desolate continent are scientists stationed at various research stations. Conventional geologists have long held the belief that ancient humans never settled on Antarctica due to its hostile climate. But incredibly, in 2016, satellite images revealed a curious formation emerging from the ice. Is it feasible that our forefathers did truly visit the Antarctic continent and possibly even settle there, a man-made pyramid beneath the Antarctic? If such an incredible notion is true, it naturally begs some questions about how such a massive structure was built on Antarctica, when it was done, and by whom. Antarctica has been told by geologists that it has been under ice for many millions of years, but there is evidence that it could have been free of ice, certainly in certain areas, until perhaps 4000 BC. There are a large number of stories from Polynesia of so-called culture, heroes who have crossed the Antarctic continent. A French academic by the name of Aurore put together all of these different stories in a book titled Out of Antarctica. The Polynesian people's stories describe this strange land with these white rocks that come out of the water that are icebergs and other creatures such as seals and penguins, and appear to describe an area that we now know as Antarctica. The Polynesian people believed this was the place of the ancestors, and they said, this is where we came from originally. Why did they believe this? If this was untrue, is it really possible that the coldest place on Earth was once warm enough to be inhabited by humans? Well, in 2017, German geologists collected core canals from deep within the frozen Antarctic seafloor in order to analyze what the continent's climate might have been like thousands of years ago. What they discovered was astonishing in the case of that expedition in early 2017. We used a very special seafloor drill rig that hasn't been used before in Antarctica. So when we used this special drill R and the settlement came up, we saw immediately more than 60 different taxa of plants, similar to something that you would find in a rainforest, in a temperature regime that was similar to what we today know from northern Italy. And finding that on the Antarctic continent, that was the most exciting thing, because the climatic conditions doesn't today allow any vegetation to survive under those conditions. So, based on that location and the environment we encountered, I believe the Antarctic continent and the secrets yet to be unearthed will reveal a lot about planet Earth.